Are you looking for a new construction community that features a restaurant and bar in Lakewood Ranch? I have currently had the privilege of helping a handful of buyers that have been searching for the same exact thing, and I thought it'd be helpful to drop a video and real quick to talk about these 5 new construction communities, but also give you 2 other communities that feature a restaurant and bar that don't have new construction but are available for resale in Lakewood Ranch as well. Hi, I'm Ryan Zachos. I'm with Zachos Realty Design Group out of Sarasota, Florida. I have an office currently in downtown Sarasota, downtown Venice, and I live with my family in Lakewood Ranch. I was born and raised in Sarasota, and I have a passion, and I absolutely love helping people that are relocating here from out of state. Given that I'm from here, I believe that I could provide a wealth of knowledge and insight into the communities and the areas since I've lived here pretty much my whole life. Let's dive right in. These 5 communities I'm going to talk through. I'm going to start at the lowest price point of entry all the way up to the highest price point of entry into these communities. And like I said at the end, I'm going to give you 2 communities that there's not new construction, but you can still purchase resale. And I'm going to give you all the information regarding these communities in this video. The first community I want to start out with is Star Farms. Star Farms is a gated community in the northeast section of Lakewood Ranch, about as far northeast as you can get. There's a couple future communities being started that will be a little bit more east and even in north, and Neal community is going to be going north of 64 here shortly. But Star Farms is a gated community and it features primarily the builders D.R. Horton, but there are other builders like Lee Wetherington, Arthur Ruttenberg, and West Bay, Homesville West Bay. So, all builders within the community as well. This community of Star Farms is about 700 plus acres featuring about 1,500 different residences. It includes attached villas, townhomes, and single-family homes. And the single-family homes start from, a small single-family home, and they go all the way up to $3+ million estate homes that are built by these custom builders like Arthur Ruttenberg and Lee Wetherington. I think that is a very unique attribute to this community in that you're having these custom builders building in the same community as a production builder like D.R. Horton, one of the largest builders in the whole entire country. The community itself, what I think another unique aspect to it is there's actually 4 separate sections of the community and 4 separate amenity centers. I think that's actually really, really important because the next community I'm going to talk about, like Lorraine Lakes, it has the same amount of homes, but only has 1 large amenity center. I like the fact that they have 4 separate communities that are kind of derived around what lifestyle you're looking for. Are you a young family that wants some amenities that are going to cater to young families and kids with a playground, tot lot, and other activities that are going to cater toward that young family? Are you an active older adult that's looking to retire here, that wants to be in an attached villa, that wants some amenities that are going to cater to that active adult lifestyle? And then obviously everything in between. So you have the main resort section, which is going to have a restaurant, it's going to have a bar, it's going to have a poolside restaurant and bar, fitness center, fitness director. It's going to have any amenity you could think of except for golf. There's a dog park, it's gated. There's the restaurant, there's the bar, there's every amenity you could think of. So yes, each one of these amenity centers is going to feature a pool. There are amenity centers that might have tennis and pickleball and others that don't. But what's amazing about it is the community as a whole is going to have everything that you could think of, from dog parks to playgrounds to resort style pools to restaurant and bars to fitness centers to fitness directors. Literally every amenity you can think of. It is a gated community. The price points for the community are going to start in the 400s for a single family home or villa and go well up to $3 million plus, depending on that. Like I talked about that custom home. And the actual HOA dues are very affordable in this community. The HOA in the community is going to start in the 200s for single family homes, go up to in the 400s if you're considering a villa or townhome within the community. So next community, Lorraine Lakes. Lorraine Lakes is another gated community. It's actually only a mile or so from Star Farms. So it's in that northeastern corridor of Lakewood Ranch. Lorraine Lakes is 1 builder. It's a Lennar product. Right across the street from Lorraine Lakes is Lakewood National. It's a Lennar product, and that's a higher end Lennar product. And that is a restaurant bar, non-new construction though. So that's going to be in the 2 in the end. But go back to Lorraine Lakes. Lorraine Lakes is another community that has 1,300 plus homes within it. And it does feature everything from villas to townhomes, villas, and single family homes. Those townhomes and villas start in the 300s, and then the single family homes might start in the 500s, and they go up to about $1 million. It is a Lennar product. Lennar and D.R. Horton are known throughout the country as being huge production builders. They're able to acquire their product at a lower cost, so therefore they offer a very affordable product. Lennar and Lorraine Lakes especially is a really good entry point price per square foot in all of Lakewood Ranch, and Star Farms is that. So if you're looking for very affordable entry into Lakewood Ranch for new construction, both those communities are spectacular. Both have amazing amenities. Lorraine Lakes has basically all the amenities that Star Farms has, It does not have a dog park though. That's the one amenity that Lorraine Lakes does not offer that Star Farms might. Another pro to Star Farms is the fact that they have those 4 amenity centers. Lorraine Lakes has one really big amenity center, but there's a lot going on there, and it's a beautiful community and definitely worth checking out and comparing the two. Next community is Azario. So now we're going to step up. Lorraine Lakes and Star Farms are kind of in that same bucket regarding price point, both of them offering townhomes, villas, and single-family homes. The next one's going to be Esplanade Azario, which is the Taylor Morrison product. That is a golf community, so that again has every single amenity you could think of, restaurant, bar being the key for this video. All these communities have restaurants and bars, but it is a golf community. What I love about TaylorMade and their Esplanade products, the golf is not mandatory. It depends on what actual lot you are purchasing. So it is deeded golf. So about half the homes in the community have golf included in the HOA dues, and it is a deeded purchase. Other ones aren't. So Azario does offer villas starting in the 400s and then single family homes starting in around the 600s, and those single family homes could go up to 2 million plus for the larger homes that are sitting on the golf course. The HOA dues are going to be in the 400s starting for that non-golf lots, and then probably double that for those golf lots. And I think you could actually be in the 300s maybe if you're buying a single family home that's non-golf. And then, obviously again, like double that if you're going to be paying for golf and that golf is bundled into the HOA dues. But poolside restaurant, bar, amazing fitness center, amazing. They have this salon, spa, they have tennis, pickleball, anything you can imagine. Another gated community, anything you can imagine regarding amenities. It is definitely an elevated version of Lorraine Lakes and Star Farms. So if you're wanting a little bit more luxury, Taylor Morrison produces a really good product. They're nationally recognized as a good builder. Azario would be something to consider if you're looking for new construction, want a restaurant and bar, and you want to be in that mid-range. Lower cost of entry, Star Farms, Lorraine Lakes, Azario mid, and then the next two are going to be the very upper tier luxury type communities. They're only single family home communities, and you can't get in for under 1.5 pretty much into these next two communities. The last two communities are going to be Wild Blue and the Lake Club. Wild Blue is a brand new construction community. It's just kicking off, just put someone under contract there, and I think they're about $2 million all in on a stock product in Wild Blue. Wild Blue has multiple builders. They have Anchor Builders, Arthur Ruttenberg, Lee Weatherington, John Cannon, and stock, like I mentioned previously. There's about 505 homes in the community, so it is a smaller community. And because it is a smaller community, the HOA dues are going to be a lot higher within the community. But the amenity center isn't done yet, but it is going to be spectacular. All the renderings that I have seen and been shown, video and everything else for the community, it's going to be spectacular. It's going to be one of a kind. It's going to be very amenity rich. Wild Blue is a not gated community. It's a non-gated community. The communities within Waterside on the Sarasota County side of Lakewood Ranch are not gated. Wild Blue, again, these homes are going to start in that mid 1 million range and go up to well over 3 million plus, depending on the builder and, what the build is, square footage and all that within the community. But it's going to be a spectacular community, and it's in a wonderful location in that it is in the Waterside District. It's on the very southern end of Lakewood Ranch, and it is east, but it's actually only off of Lorraine, and so it's not as east as even Star Farms, Lorraine Lakes, and those other communities are going to be northeast. And going east from I-75, Lorraine is, Lakewood Ranch Boulevard is a main north-south, and then the next one would be Lorraine, the next one would be U-Line, and a lot of Star Farms and Lorraine Lakes are going to be off of U-Line. It is not as east. It is definitely more south, which I love being on the southern side because being closer to downtown Sarasota, closer to the beaches, I think is vitally important for new construction. And then the Lake Club is going to be off of University, even west of where Wild Blue is sitting. And the Lake Club is a spectacular community, and it's a conglomerate of builders. There's homes in the Lake Club that are up to $10 million. I mean, there's homes that are 16,000 plus square feet in the Lake Club that are sitting on 2 to 3 acres. It's a wonderful, luxurious community, and Stock actually bought a phase of the Lake Club, and Stock developed that, and that's why you can get new construction still in the Lake Club. And Stock is selling Wild Blue out of the Lake Club. That's where their models are sitting right now. The Lake Club is another wonderful community. Now, going back to Wild Blue, the HOA dues are going to be in that 800-ish range, I believe, for those for the amenities there. And then the Lake Club, being that the Lake Club has a little more homes and around 700 homes or so in the Lake Club, that HOA is sitting around 400. Both Wild Blue and the Lake Club are non-golf. There's no golf within those communities, but there is a spectacular restaurant, bar, and then every amenity you could think of. And the Lake Club is a gated community, being that it is on the north side of University, on the Manatee County side of Lakewood Ranch. So Lake Club and Wild Blue, arguably the best location out of the list, being that they're the most south, the Lake Club being a little bit more west of Wild Blue, but Wild Blue getting easy access to Waterside. And then obviously you can shoot down Lorraine to Fruitville and down to downtown Sarasota as well. So there's a lot going for both those communities. And that is the 5 new construction communities in which you can buy and be in a restaurant and bar within the community. Those are the only 5 in all of Lakewood Ranch. They are building a new Lakewood National, if you want to call it that. It's called Calusa National. And then there is a new Del Webb that's going to be going, and those are going to be both east of Lakewood National and the Star Farms area way out there in Northeast. But those are coming in the near future, and we'll be opening sales shortly on those. Those will probably most likely have restaurant bar as well within them, as Del Webb's and Lakewood National does. Then the last 2 communities that offer resale but no new construction currently that do have restaurants and bars in Lakewood Ranch would be Lakewood National, which we talked about. That is a golf bundled community. The HOA dues are costly in there, being that every home is purchased with golf. They do have condos starting in the 300s, so very affordable. Coach homes higher than that, and then single family going up to 1.5 to 2 million depending on the size of the home. The largest home in there is not super big home, up to under 3,000 square feet, and whereas like Wild Blue or the Lake Club, the minimum is pretty much 2,500 square feet that you're going to be getting into those communities. But Lakewood National is a beautiful community, resort style, poolside bar, restaurant, and a lot going for Lakewood National. And then the last one would be Del Webb, which is a 55 plus active older adult community. Del Webb is a product by Devasta Pulte that is a wonderful community as well. Lakewood National has about 1,500 homes, and Del Webb has about 1,700 homes within the community. Del Webb offers villas and single family homes. Their HOA dues are going to be in that 400-ish range. Their villas starting in the 400s, single family going up from there. Lakewood National dues are going to start like in the 700s for single family because golf is bundled, and then going up to like 1,300, 1,400 for some of those condos or coach homes. I hope that gives you some really good insight into these communities within Lakewood Ranch. If you're truly looking for that resort style community that offers that full service restaurant bar where you can call in food late at night and grab it or whatever it is, these communities are that option or opportunity for you. I would love to be a resource for you. Please don't hesitate to reach out and ask any questions that you have. I would hope to hear from you soon. Thanks.